Hey folks, Lord Tamerlane here with what should be some obscurities in miniature because I'd forgotten I pledged for this. This is a box from Oathsworn Miniatures, obviously, thanking me for being as fabulous as I am. These should be some Burrows and Badgers figures from one of their Kickstarters. I honestly and truly forgot that I had this. It was buried behind other boxes on a shelf, and I thought, you know what, why don't we check out what's in here, because I don't even know yet. In case you've never ordered from Oathsworn Miniatures, whenever you order, not a huge, overwhelming lot, but I always like they come in these little, what are they? Business card holders, I believe. But it's a cool little way to pack stuff. So let's see, what do we have here first? This looks like a praying mole. We'll bust everything out of the packages in a little bit. Here we have the backside of... this looks like the praying priestess mouse or squirrel. What is this? This is quite a large figure compared to the rest of them. This is the highway woman, I believe. She's a cat. Interesting. I'm like, I don't even know what I got here. I know I've pledged for a lot of these, but... looks like a pirate rat. That'll be fun. And an armored snake, always a plus in my book. And crow pickpocket or some kind of a bird. Nope, there's still something in here. What else we got in here? A warrior sparrow, I believe. I'm going to figure out what all these are later and put that in the comments, but for now, he's my warrior bird. Let's just make sure that we got everything out of here. We did. Good. All right. Let's dig into this and see what we got. Let's check out our fat loot. Okay, so here we go. We've got our white lions of Thrace, Crace, whatever they're called. The white lion dudes from the old High Elves line here, keeping us company for a sense of scale. It was pretty typical scale. So this is our little nun, cloister mouse, I guess. Nice little sculpt. I almost think she might have been a freebie, but so you can get a sense there. Speaking of people who should be hanging out at the church, we've got our praying friar mole. No, but lazy mole. It looks like he's, I don't know, he's got like cushions underneath him, sitting on a rock. I'm not sure. But the abbess there disapproves. It's just going to give him a good stern lecturing, obviously. Our armored snake friend. I was a little disappointed with this figure. I don't know. I'm used to, snake men and big honking guys, but here he's just coiled up in a little ball with his fancy pants armor on. Sorry, Abbess, but whatever. We'll figure something out how to paint him. I'm thinking he's going to probably have brown scales, and we'll do something with his armor. In addition to that, here's our little... I hope this guy's a crow. He's either a crow or a raven, but he looks like a little pickpocket. So again, still not the biggest figures, but, they don't need to be. He's got a bunch of bags or something under his arm there. Or his purse. Maybe he's a cut purse. I don't know. I like the scarf. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of other anthropomorphic animal figures on the market besides Oathsworn. I mean, there's Darksword. For whatever reason, Darksword's figures don't really do much for me. There's a couple here and there that I like. I'm not a big furry fan or anything like that. But, I don't know. I grew up reading Redwall and the Brian Jacques books, so there is a soft spot for me. Now, our pirate friend here is a little bit bigger. Got a couple little details there. Scarf hanging off him. I like that. Does he have all of his eyes? Well, all two of them. Not sure. He doesn't want to stay in focus either. I'm saying it's a perfect chance. I guess so. Maybe I'll paint one of his eyes in blind or cataract. Good gribbly pirate. Good gribbly pirate. The pirate that is in focus. And here is our bird friend. I don't think he's got any kind of armor on his wings themselves. He's got like a little plumed helmet. And he's got all kinds of supplies on his back there. Pouches and swords swords and bombs maybe of some sort. Let's see if we can get him. He's got a breastplate too. Kind of cool. Not sure how I'll paint that. That's the one thing that I usually have a big hang up with is I can't ever figure out how to paint these animals because I always want them to look realistic, but they're not. I should be painting them kind of cartoony and bright and vibrant. So maybe I'll finally just pull the trigger and do that. Speaking of pulling the triggers, here is our, I want to say either a cat or a feline, or maybe it's a lynx. A lynx would be about the right size, but so she's got her sword, her guns, and some fabulous jewelry hanging all over her, properly blinged out for battle. And considering they're not on bases, I don't know if that's going to make a huge difference in size. I'm going to base all mine just because that's what I do. She's going to give our white lion friend there a good run for the money then. Yeah, she steals all his money. I'm not sure which Kickstarter these guys came from. I will have to go check online, but they are an interesting menagerie. Sadly, don't tell anybody this, even though I'm going to spoil the secret. I have not gotten around to painting any of my Oathsworn figures. They're not the only ones. I've got to paint a lot of stuff. But they are very distinct, very unique. And for why that mole is in resin, I'm not sure. Maybe he's not even a mole. Maybe some other varmint type mammal that lives in Europe or England. I don't know. I'm rambling. It's been a long day and I can't think straight anymore. So I'm going to put a link to Oathsworn's page where you can check out the Burrows and Badgers figures. Maybe these guys are there. Maybe if they're not, they will be soon. And hopefully they are something that you're interested in. You can check them out. And hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye.